I'm going to talk today about becoming your own bank and how through becoming a good trader, you can achieve this for yourself. Let's get into that and more right now. Hey there traders, it's Andrew Mitchem here at the Forex Trading Coach with video and podcast number 606. Today I want to talk about being independent. I choose to become independent with the way that I live, and we grow the vast majority of our own food. We have access to our own meat, we catch our own fish, I've got beehives for our own honey, and we like to grow and produce as much food at home as we can because it allows us to be independent. Alongside that, you've got all the obvious health benefits. So that's a personal choice. Now, when it comes to money, I also personally choose to become as independent as I can. And just last week, I was interested in purchasing a rural property with my wife. And I thought, well, let's go and ask the bank to see if they would help finance it, because money's relatively cheap, and if you can get finance at sort of 5%, let's say, and you're making let's say sort of 5% in a month through your trading, well, you're better off borrowing from the bank. So we approached the bank to see if they would help us for this property. And I was amazed that one of the first questions I got asked was about my age and my retirement plans. Now, I had zero retirement plans or anything. I'm 52 years old. And it just struck a chord with me. And it's like, wow, these banks, they go through these processes of ticking boxes, and whether it's AI induced, I'm not sure. But rather than the good old days, and you used to go to your bank manager, they go, hey, Andrew, what do you need the money for? Oh, I think you can do that. We'll back you. That'll work. In simplified terms, that's how it used to be. Today, it's no longer like that. And I just found it really off-putting that the bank's more interested in my age and my retirement plans, of which I had zero retirement plans, because I love doing what I'm doing, and I'm only 52, than whether the property was a good property or not, or how much cash are we going to inject in it, or what's the property going to make as a rental, or anything like that. And so it just basically kind of gave me that reminder of, hey, do you really want to be in the way that things should be done these days? Because it seemed to me that if you don't fit the narrative and you don't fit the model, then they're not so much interested in you. And it came back to my trading. It's like, become your own bank. So if you're slightly, more mature and older, in the 50s and beyond, like I am, then you may also find that if you need borrowing for any investment property or whatever you need it for, things today are a little bit tougher than what they used to be. If you're watching this and you're young, then obviously you've got time and experience to come, but you've got time on your side. So whichever you are, whether you're older and you're in retirement or heading towards retirement or not even thinking of retirement, or you're in your 20s, this applies to everybody. Why don't you, instead of relying on the way that, we're told we should do things, why don't you think differently, like we do with our food and we do with our finances, of like creating your bank yourself through your trading, if you know what you're doing. And you can do that through obviously the quality of your trading, but not only that, is if you can make consistent gains through your trading on your own account. Then of course you've got options these days. You've got prop firms. You don't just need one prop firm account. You could have multiple prop firm accounts. You could sell trading signals. You could potentially, depending on legalities, trade for other people. There's multiple ways in which you can put your trading skills to good use, and over time, with compounding, etc., become your own self-funding bank. And I think that should appeal to many, many people. Like I said, if you're older, you're going to find the traditional banks maybe a little bit harder to get funds from them. If you're younger, use your youth, use your time and your likely computer skills to give yourself time to learn how to do this properly so that you can over time compound and build wealth for yourself. So you don't have to fit into the norm and the narrative that there seems to be these days. The other thing I'd like you to have a look at is just this week, we've just launched two things. One is our new 30-minute masterclass. Have a look at it. There's lots of information about how you can trade properly, how you can use a small amount of funds and compound over time to become your own bank. Or if you want to go down the prop firm track, then there's various options there. So have a look at our new masterclass. It's on demand. It's about 30 minutes long. So set aside 30 minutes, turn off your phone and everything else and emails and just sit and watch it for 30 minutes. You're going to get a massive amount of benefit from it. And I'll put a link here from that. Also, if you watch that webinar, you will see on there that we've just launched a new pricing structure. So the price, the course fee here at the Forex Trading Coach has always been a one-off fee, and it's been like that for over 16 years. But we have just changed that to try and help more people come on board with a lower entry fee and then a subscription, an optional monthly subscription going forward. So I hope that helps a lot of you out there, because I know that, you know, funds, whether it's borrowing like we've tried to do, are tight, or whether it's just cost of living in general. So have a look at that masterclass, go through it. Like I said, it's about 30 minutes long, and you'll see on there the new pricing structure that we've got, and you'll gain lots of information from that masterclass itself. If you're out there looking for a really good broker, I'll put a link here to Blueberry Markets. I can highly recommend them. I use them every day. The MT5 platform that they have has a vast number of Forex markets, plus other non-Forex markets like your metals, your indices, your cryptos, your commodities, etc. And not only that, they're a great bunch of people to deal with. So I'll put a link to Blueberry Markets here as well. If you're watching this video on something like YouTube, please don't forget to like and subscribe and share so you get notification of future videos. And if you'd like me to discuss any trading topics or in general life topics like today, just shoot me an email, andrew@theforextradingcoach.com, or leave a comment down below. Thanks again. I'll see you this time next week. Bye for now.